this is how I got 10 shinies in Pokemon Legends ZA in under 2 hours. To do this yourself, you will need a rubber band, something heavy you can use to hold down your joystick with, and the game of course. This method only works in and around Wild Zone 3 because of the stone building within the zone. Make sure to stay until the end to see where to get the extra shinies that might have spawned outside the actual wild zone. All you need to do is walk over to the stone building where Alpha Litleo always chills and go up to the top of the building. Once you're there, hold your left Joy-Con down using the rubber band and the heavy object that you've chosen. Mine is a can of baked beans. This will make you go up and down the stairs at least until the day-night cycle changes in game. But more about that later. Why does this method work? The way shinies work in Pokemon ZA is different to previous games. Once a shiny spawns on a map, you will not despawn as long as you save the game after it spawns. And every time you go up or down the stairs in that building, the spawns within the 50-meter radius will refresh, and if any of them are shiny, they will stay on the map, waiting to be caught. Every time you go up or down the stairs, the game will save itself as well, so you don't have to worry about losing out on any shinies that spawn. There is limitations though. You can only have 10 shinies on the map. If you do this method and leave it on for too long, you might run into the problem of getting too many shinies. Any shinies over the 10 you already have on the map will not be saved. I'm not 100% sure how it works, whether it's the older shinies that disappear when you spawn the 11th shiny, or if the newest 11th shiny just doesn't get saved. I left my Switch 2 running overnight as an experiment, but when I checked on it an hour later, my character had passed out and was in a Pokemon Center. I thought maybe my controller had died, but from doing some research, it seems like whenever day changes to night and vice versa, you get that annoying animation, and afterwards your character's position will get flipped, so you just end up running into the park instead of going up and down the stairs. I read somewhere that this stops happening once you get to a rank A, so when you finish the game, so if you have, let me know if that fixes it for you. This of course means that for those of you that haven't gotten to rank A yet like me, you're likely to get killed by the Alpha, the Leo, or any other aggressive Pokemon when the day-night cycle switches. So I think I was doing this method for about 2 hours before my character passed out, and in that time alone I managed to get 10 shinies. From the Wild Zone 3 itself, I got the following shinies: Alpha Fletchling, Alpha Litleo, 2 regular-sized shiny Litleo, 2 Flabebe, and 1 Esper. I haven't gotten any shiny Pikachu from doing this method yet. I think maybe the Pikachu spawns are just a little bit too far because they usually spawn towards the edge of the Wild Zone 3, so maybe they're not within the 50-meter radius. But please let me know if you managed to get a shiny Pikachu this way. So far, I haven't seen anyone get one using this method. Once you've checked all the spawns within the Wild Zone, head outside towards the building right behind the stone building you've been climbing up and down from. If you use the same entrance you fast travel to, you turn right and look out for the Pidgeys that spawn on top of the street light. One of mine was shiny. I think they're also shy like most birds in the city, so make sure you save the game right before you try to catch it in case it flies away. Once you catch your shiny Pidgey, if you got one, head over to the yellow teleporter thingy that takes you up to the roof. Check the whole roof because this is where I got my shiny Scatterbug and shiny Vivillon. So yeah, this is the method. Good luck shiny hunting. I'm currently shiny hunting Dratini and Gibble, so if you have any tips and tricks for those two, let me know. The process has been painful. I've been at it for 2 days, but unsuccessfully. So yeah, wish me luck.